You look at Houston, after suffering 2 losses to start this series, this game is unquestionably a must-win.
Yeah, going down 0-3 in the first round is not an option for them, period. If they have any hopes of this postseason, a win tonight is essential.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's Smart. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
For 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
He buries it from 3.
The shortest 3 in basketball. Hachimura good at exploiting this corner area of the floor.
And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got 7.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Kennard passes to Ayton. Now here is James, covered by Smith. Hachimura from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. He's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Thompson uses the glass to finish the layup.
That first step is so dangerous with Ahmed. I mean, he was just gone.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Eason comes in for Shepherd. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Shot's good by James.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Outside Eason. The 3 hits the trifecta. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
And it's Smart missing. Houston in the lead. Here's Thompson. Ayton with the defensive effort. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
The Rockets have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Here's Easton. Another 3 from Houston.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
James attacking, drops in the layup for 2.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Durant. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw is good from Durant. And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. And both free throws good for Durant.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And finished off by Hayes.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Eason, knocked away. Kleber with a steal in transition. That one goes. Count it. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from Eason. The Lakers making a switch here. Eason hits them both. Kleber outside. Over Smith. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Here's Okogie. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game, so he makes his presence felt inside.
Right side Vanderbilt. Here's Laravia. Knocks down the long J. Laravia's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Houston has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And stolen by Hayes. Outside Eason. Holiday surveying the floor. Sinks it from distance. Holiday's got 5 points. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Pass to Laravia. Eason against Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The 3, Smith knocks down the triple. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Kevin Durant comes in for Okogie. And it's Thompson in for Holiday. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. James is checked in for Kleber. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Smart's checked in for Laravia. And it's Kennard in for Smith.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Nice shot by Kennard.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Basket counts. 11 points in the game. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
The shot by James, no good. The Rockets have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. And Durant with the big finish.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Pass to Hachimura. And he banks in the layup. Hachimura's got 10 points.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Durant finds Eason. The 3 ball. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Lakers trail by 4. Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth. and he's willing to fight for him.
For three, Durant. And Houston, another three.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Thompson goes.
What you say?
Wow!
Come on now.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Los Angeles has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here comes Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And now it's a 9-point Houston lead.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
James, a good look. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. James has got 4 points this quarter. And Sengun gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 9.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Game 3 action here at the break. It's a nice lead for the Houston Rockets.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Durant earning those 2 points.
How do you stop Durant on the drive? I mean, this guy is mobile, he's long, and he's got tremendous ball skill.
Houston leading by 9. Thompson with it, guarded now by Smart. Shot's good by Thompson.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Shot's good by James.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
And it's Shepherd missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Hachimura from long range. The shot no good. The Rockets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Kennard for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Kennard's got his second bucket on the night.
James continues to impress with his passing. I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
Lakers trail by 8. Kennard outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
It's Durant with a drive. Kennard with the rebound.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defense.
Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Rockets lead by 3. Pass to Shepherd. Takes the 3. Connects from downtown. Shepherd's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Shepherd, and the layup falls. Shepherd's got 7 points. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. James passes to Hachimura. Kennard for three. And the three-pointer goes. 12 points for him.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Shepherd. And the Lakers also making a switch. LaRavia is checked in for Hachimura. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Houston making some changes. Okogie comes in for Durant. And Holiday subbed in for Thompson. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for LeBron. Vanderbilt comes in for Smart. And James is subbed in for Kennard.
Yeah, this is something Bronny's working on, breaking down the defense off the dribble.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Tari Eason. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Both free throws good from James.
Entering the league with that James last name, lots of pressure on Bronny, but he's a guy who is used to being in the spotlight under the microscope.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Holiday.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by James. Hayes has got his second basket of the night. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Ayton in the high post. Stolen by Capella. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Outside Holiday. From deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fellas. What a way to head into the fourth quarter.
And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. The Rockets lead by 6. Kleber with a steal. Smith passes to Hayes. Here's LaRavia. No good on the 3. It's Finney Smith with the drive. The shot's good. Finney Smith's gotten his first points in this one.
You know, he's not asked to do it a lot, but with his athleticism and 7-foot wingspan, Dorian Finney-Smith is a very capable finisher off the drive.
A nice shot by Smith.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
That shot off. Good work defensively by James. Hayes finds James.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Smith, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Kevin Durant comes in for Eason. Amen Thompson's checked in for Okogie. And it's Shepherd in for Holiday. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Kleber. Smart's checked in for LaRavia. And it's Kennard in for Smith. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Hachimura. Oh, missed on the tray. Houston leading by 4. Here's Sengun. Rebounded by Ayton. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. He launches. It's money from deep.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession. You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Durant there for the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. He got it!
He was no stranger to big buckets in college. And Shepard letting it fly there in a big spot.
Lakers trail by 3. Hachimura buries it from outside.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
From deep, the 3 is in.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Oh, it misses. He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here.
But what I like about this kid, Shepard, is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Stolen by Ayton. Kennard with it, guarded by Smith. Hachimura.
Strong take by Hachimura. He is built to do damage in there.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, those were big free throws right there. That's exactly how you want to close out a game.
Hachimura there for the rebound. So it's Los Angeles now, and now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league. My goodness, the rookie, Shepard, has some ice in his veins.
And he commits the intentional foul. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Rockets with possession here. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. James rips down the board.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Into the lane. Off on the layup. And here's Houston.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with it. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Timeout called. Houston. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Durant fires! Sinks it in the post! So we see the Lakers get the win here. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the